Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am really excited because I picked up some things from Sephora, NARS, just a smattering of things. And that is what we're playing with today. Now we have the new NARS collection, we have the Makeup of Mario. Let's see, I have a couple other things on here. Can't give it all away. But you guys, before we jump into this, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what products I used to get this look, just keep watching. Okay, I have the new palette from NARS. This is the NARS Orgasm. And this is the Orgasm Rising eyeshadow palette. I like the aesthetic. It is really cute, simple pink. And then the color story itself is very neutral. This is what we're playing with. Got some neutral browns. These shimmers right here are really pretty. So I'm excited to play with those. I do feel like we see a lot of the same like shade variations in NARS palettes, especially when it comes to neutrals. And we have a lot of things in like the Orgasm line, because we also have the Orgasm Foreplay palette, which is blushes. So we're gonna play around with that, as well as some other things that I picked up from Sephora, and I'm excited to dive in. Let's go ahead and swatch the shimmers real quick, just to get an idea of what we got. There is one that looks like it is a matte with gold glitter. Actually, there's two that are like that. One has lots and lots of glitter and it's a dark brown, and then the other one is like a orangey pink shade with little amounts of glitter. I don't know, can you guys see that? These two right here. Like, these two are super metallic. These two have the gold glitter in them. And then these two look like they're kind of suede shimmers. So anything that looks like it might be shimmery, I'll swatch. Okay, so I did the 4 shimmers, suede shades, the ones that I thought were the most shimmery. And that's what they look like. This first one is Hot Wired. It's a really pretty champagne shade. It's super buttery smooth. Then you have High Speed. This has more of a gold shade to it, Vice Champagne. Then you have Orgasm. This shade is really pretty. It's not a true shimmer like Hot Wired or even High Speed. And it kind of has a shift between pink and a gold shade. And then Seduced, which is kind of like a cranberry shimmer. So we'll go ahead and swatch those right there. And Orgasm shows up really light. Look at all of that glitter though. That is a really pretty gold glitter in there. This one has gold glitter as well, which is High Speed. There is also one more like suede shade that I didn't swatch, but I just did, and it's really pretty. Those are the 3. So this is the suede shade, and these 2 are the mattes with glitter. This shade is Faster Pussycat. That name, you guys. This is like a coppery brown. It kind of looks like a red, yeah, a coppery brown. This one is Reckless, which is that burnt orange with gold glitter. And really you don't even see the gold glitter anymore. And then Galapagos, which is that dark brown with gold glitter. I don't think it's picking up. It's pretty though. It's nothing amazing. I don't know. I think I would have liked a matte brown than a brown with gold glitter. So those are the shades that are either shimmers, suedes, or mattes with gold glitter. Okay, I think I have a way ahead with the eyeshadow palettes. Looking at this, I'm gonna go neutral, but I do want to try the shade Orgasm because it is a really pretty pink to gold. And then if I'm not super happy with it, I'll just go into one of the shimmery shades. I did go ahead and prime my eyes already with the Louise Base. The first shade I'm gonna go into is Seven Heaven. This is a pale brown, kind of tan. It looks like it has like a pink undertone. I'm just gonna put this in the crease. And you guys, I'm just so happy to be back. We went to Texas and I got to meet all of Luke's family, which was a lot of fun. I also like having a couple days to decompress before I have to go back to work and just get my stuff unpacked. I finally got back into working out because when I travel, I have the hardest time. I don't want to go and try and find a gym, and because I work out at home in my house because I set up a room and I like having the convenience, but I also don't want to inconvenience people I don't know and like bring workout equipment, because we did drive to Texas because he had some things that he had to bring back. I didn't work out while we were gone. And so this morning I woke up and I got in the gym and it felt good. It felt so good to finally work out because the holidays were crazy. My work schedule was super insane. So I felt like I could only really work out once every 3 days. I like that. It's nothing special. It is a light tan shade. Now I'm going to go into the shade Galapagos. This is that brown shade with gold. I'm taking this one on my fluffy crease brush. I'm going to see if I can knock the gold glitter off of it so I can deepen up this look. Yeah, that knocked most of it off. I'm just going to put this in the outer V and into the crease with the fluffy crease brush, and then go in with a compacted smudger. All right, switching over to the compacted smudge brush, just to deepen it up a little bit. Now going into the shade Orgasm. I'm gonna try this one on a dry brush, and then if not, pick it up on my finger. It's just, it does not translate like it does in the pan. It's pretty, it's just, it's not what I was like thinking. I'm gonna go into the shade High Speed. This one I'm just gonna pick up on my ring finger and place it. I don't see that same like sparkle that I saw when I swatched it. I hate to say this, but this is not my favorite NARS palette. No extra product, just brushing in from the brown. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye, and I'll be back for other products that I picked up. So I've already gone ahead and primed my face because I have a new foundation to try out. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. I have it in the shade 11N. Now, there are only 30 shades in this, and the light shades are kind of weird. So when I first got this and I was looking at it, I was like, this isn't my shade. So I took it back because I ordered it online, I shade matched, and I was like, there's no way this is the same color match for a foundation that I've been using in, I think it was like Charlotte Tilbury that I color matched to, which sometimes those are OP too. So I go into the store and I'm like, hey, I need a shade match for this foundation. I want to just swap it out because it does not look like my shade. She shade matches me, and apparently this is my shade. So we're gonna try it. She shade matched it to my neck, and that's it. So I have 11N. I'm interested to try this out. I've seen some interesting like reviews, and I wasn't planning on watching reviews, but we had like a 22-hour drive to Texas, so I had some time to kill. I am going to use my brush to apply it. I don't know how much I need, so I'm just going to go in lightly, just a small pump, just a smidge, see how much it is, like how much I need. I guess it could be my shade. I also feel like I need a lot more than that. We'll do half the face. I don't know that this is my shade. I might have to warm it up with some bronzer, which I do anyways. So I guess it's not like a huge deal. It covered my redness. I'll give it that. It's not the shade of my hand. My hand is pale. I don't understand that. Like, my arm will get a tan, but then my hand is like pale as can be. All right, it says it's a natural finish, hydrating, medium coverage, liquid formula, long wearing. Breathable, luminous foundation that effortlessly builds and blends to illuminate the complexion with customizable, long wearing coverage. For more natural coverage, apply with fingers. I've never been able to like do that. So a couple details, but actually it looks like it oxidized down. That's the other thing. Sometimes foundations will oxidize, it will change, and now it looks like I don't think it's not the same shade. Be wary, try and do a shade match when you're in store, because if you had said this was my shade, which I already tried to take it back, it oxidized, you guys. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and do the rest of the face, and then we'll go and build where we need to. You can see how different it is from like fresh and oxidized. You guys, why? Has anyone else picked this up and they also have the same concerns when they saw the shade? Because oh boy, did I think it was the wrong one. And then, oh, by the way, Sephora was like almost completely sold out of it when I went to go and exchange it. So they didn't even have the shade that I wanted. And they didn't even have the shade that I have. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more on the cheeks, just where I can see some of my spots, and then even on the forehead. I do have a new concealer. I say new. It's not new. It's like not new at all. It's been out for years. I've just never tried it. And I don't usually try new concealers, powders, or any of that with a foundation because it can mess with the review, because who knows what product is the one that's messing up. But I figured I would try it out because I wanted to, and I ordered it with the NARS collection. I'm not using a new powder, however. I'm using one that I know that I like. So far, I don't like this. It is the weirdest, like, glowy effect. I'll see what I think of it when I put powder on, but right now, like, the lights are looking crazy on me. For powder, I'm just going to use my tried and true Huda Beauty. This is in shade Cupcake. And I only told you that because I'm going to go ahead and use my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I got mine in shade Custard, which is medium 1. I don't think I've ever tried this before. And I was on their site and I was like, you know what? Let me try it. Because I know people have like raved about this in the past, but I don't know why I've never like picked it up. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It looks nice under the eye. Not bad. I think I need a little bit more. I also don't want to put too much on. I will say it did not fall into my line down here, which is nice. The only reason I'm still powdering my face on camera because it's a powder I've already used is because I'm not a huge fan of like how it looks without being set. So I figured I'd set it on camera. It didn't fall into my lines in my forehead either, which is nice. Do you see the difference? So it's mattified here, it's a little glowy here, but my lines literally disappeared with the powder on top with that foundation. That doesn't always work. That doesn't always happen. Okay, I might be changing my mind on this foundation. I just may not like this foundation when it isn't set, which I've never had that be the case before, but there's always something new. So I've never had it where when it was wet, I didn't like how it looked. And then when I set it, it was like, oh my God, I love it. That literally just happened. Concealer, I'll try it again with another setting powder, different foundation, see, but my under eyes have never been my favorite. They're kind of creasy, whatever. Like, this is weird. I've never had it where my lines disappeared with the powder on top of the foundation. Usually they're just still there, taunting me. All right, let's go ahead and finish off the eye look. All right, I'm gonna go into Seven Heaven and place this under the eye. Why does that look more like orangey red than tan? I don't even know. And into the shade Galapagos, just in the outer V. Knock off the gold glitter. It's a pretty look. I feel like I have NARS palettes I like more. For the inner corner and brow bone, I always forget to do this. I'm gonna go into the shade Hot Wired. Just a really pretty champagne shade. That is a stunning shade. I need to do some contour, bronzer. I've got blush. I'll be back. So I did a little bit of bronzer and contour. I stuck with the NARS Laguna since we're already on theme. But there is a blush palette that was released. This is the Orgasm Foreplay. There are 4 shades in here. They are Swinger, Orgasm, Orgasm X, and Orgasm Rush. Oh, okay, so Swinger is a highlighter. And then these 3 shades are Orgasm. This is the original. And then we have Orgasm X and Orgasm Rush. I did also pick up the Multiple, which is like a multi-stick. I don't know that I want like cream blush today. At first I thought it was like a lippy, but then when I got this I was like, oh, that's a big lipstick. So let me swatch this real quick. That's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I don't know that I'm using it today. It's really pretty, blended out. But I'm gonna hold on to it and we're gonna use one of the blushes in here. I kind of wanna use the Orgasm X, which is more of a pinky shade than the Pinky Peach that everyone is used to. So I'm gonna go into the shade Orgasm X. I gotta say, I like this little quad blush palette, whereas the ones with 6, and they're big pans, like I don't get through them. That's pretty. It's got like a little like pink flush. And it's really pretty. I can also mute it down a little bit with my sponge that had powder and all that on it because it built up pretty bright. It's pretty though. I like it. And then going into the highlighter shade Swinger, which that gold is stunning. Oh, you guys, look at that. You guys, that has the prettiest glow. I thought I was gonna have to reach into my highlighter drawer because I didn't realize there was a highlighter in here, but I am really surprised by Swinger. I really like that shade. Now, I need some brows liner. I do have a new brow gel. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit, the Flexible Brow Texturizing Wax. So this is probably clear. I also got it in the mini size. I didn't get the full size because I just don't go through products like that. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows with either a brow pencil or brow powder. One of the two. I'll come back so we can use this together. I have a lip product and a setting spray. So let me go do that and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, we have the Fluff Up Brow Wax. So this isn't supposed to like laminate your brows. This is supposed to make them like fluffy. So it's kind of a white gel paste. Kind of get it on the outside, and then I like to drag my brow wax back through my brows, and then I will kind of place them so they get like everything, the entire side. So I can see that they're lifted up, but they're kind of staying where they need to go. I don't know if you can really see it on this brow. And then like this one. It's like, oh, you wanted me to stick up? I will stick up. Not bad. I don't know if you guys can see my hairs, like how they're just kind of levitating off my forehead. I like how they look though. If you like fluffy brows, that's literally what I just got. I did go ahead and use the Give Most Def Instant Definition Sculpting Brow Pencil. This is the one from Gwen Stefani. I have been loving it. I have mine in the shade 6. Now, this I was really surprised to see, and I like the Too Faced Eyeshadow Assurance, the glittered glue. This is the Too Faced Makeup Insurance. This is 18-hour wear, long wear setting spray, blue light defense. Okay, so there is something in it. So you do need to shake it. Shake well, hold product 6 to 8 inches from face and close eyes and mouth before spraying directly into skin. Onto skin. Into. Avoid spraying in eyes. Ooh, that smells so like clean. It's got like a coconut scent, kind of like the tropical islands. It feels nice. So, I'm a little fan. And then I go and press it into the skin. Because I want everything to just kind of meld together, but I also want it to last. We'll see. We will see how long my makeup lasts. I do like the packaging. It is really pretty. It gives me full-on Too Faced vibes because the Eyeshadow Assurance is also this shade. Or it was. I don't have it anymore. And then for lips, this has been like sold out, TikTok viral. This is the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. I got it in the shade 012 Rosewood. Ooh, it has like a minty smell, but this is the shade. I just wanted something with a little bit of a tint. Nothing too crazy. I also think this is the most I've ever spent on a lip gloss because I don't wear lip gloss like that. This also might be the only thing I own from Christian Dior. Like, I can feel the minty effect. You know how like when you breathe in and you feel like the mint, like chewing gum or whatever, that's what I can like feel on my lips. But my lips look pretty. I don't normally wear lip gloss when I have my hair down, but I don't know where we're going tonight. We might just go grab dinner. At least that's what Luke said. Let me go fix my hair. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, this is the final look, and I have some thoughts. When I'm looking at my eyes, this isn't anything that I have not seen from NARS. I like the palette. It's cute. It's just, did I need another neutral eyeshadow palette that looks very similar to ones that I already have in my collection? Not really. The NARS Orgasm Rising eyeshadow palette, it's a pretty color story. Their packaging is the worst to open. The color story is really cute. I like the shades in here, but like this one, Orgasm, I saw it on my finger. It's really pretty. It has the gold to pink shift, but it's not my favorite. The neutral shades, absolutely have them in other palettes from NARS. I literally have the, what is it, Uninhibited palette on my desk, which I wear to work. And the one shade is very similar to this. It's a little bit different, but I feel like I probably could have saved my money on this. I've got it. It's in my collection now. I like how my eyes turned out. Another neutral shade. I can wear these to work. And it's not like super intense. But if you've already got a neutral NARS palette, you probably don't need this one too. And then the Orgasm Foreplay Blush Quad. First off, it's not a quad. It's 3 blushes and a highlighter. I love the blushes, absolutely stunning. The highlighter is beautiful. I will definitely reach for this, but to say it's a blush quad, the one is gold. It is not the blush. But it is small enough that I can just chuck this in my makeup bag for work. And you have the cult classic Orgasm, Orgasm X, and Orgasm Rush. So I will definitely be reaching for this some more, especially because I love the blushes from NARS. They have a beautiful quality. Now, this one I was really surprised by, and I'm glad I waited for a second. The Makeup by Mario Surreal, what's it called? Surreal Skin Foundation. This, when I first looked at it, I was like, that's absolutely not my shade. But once it oxidized, it got closer to my shade. Do I think it's like a perfect match? No, I used some bronzer to get there. But with the concealer, the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS, it went well with it. I don't have any issues with it. It's been a huge hit for years and I just finally picked it up. So I'm glad that I tried these two out. Glad that I picked this up because when I first put it on, it was very glowy and I didn't actually like how my skin looked until I set it. I can still see like some of the surreal effect, just the radiance coming through. I don't hate it, but that is also with a very mattifying powder, which the Huda Beauty is definitely a mattifying powder and will help subdue my oils. So I'll try this out. I'll try it with some other powders, concealers, see what I think of it. So far, so good. We'll see how it wears. It says it's supposed to be a long wearing foundation, but it just depends on your skin too. Also, I forgot about this. What is it? The multiple? The multiple, which is supposed to be lip, cheek, whatever you want it to be. I'll play with it another time. It's a really pretty color, but I don't think it was what I had in mind today. And then the Fluff Up Brow Wax. So it's had a second to kind of sit while I did everything else. It's kind of laid back down right here. Some of them are still a little like spiked up, but I didn't like glue them down. I didn't laminate them. Oh, there, it is waxy. So if you like push them forward, they'll go back up, but they start to lay back down. Okay, let me get my little, they're staying up. Okay, so they're pretty malleable. They're not just like glued to your forehead. So if you need to like refresh them, they're gonna move around. Not mad at it. I'll keep trying it out. I do like fluffy brows. I don't like the ones that are like laminated to my forehead, because let's just be realistic. Your hair is not supposed to be glued down. At least that's how I feel. Some people like that. I don't. But I'll keep trying this out. Like I said, I only got a mini because I just don't go through products like that. And I like to try new things. Too Faced Makeup Insurance 18-hour wear. Okay, I need a makeup setting spray that is going to just keep my makeup where it's at. I think it, on top of my makeup, kind of like made everything melt together, which I like. I will keep trying it out. I'll see how long my makeup lasts tonight. And then the last thing, which, did I need it? No, but I like it. And my lips are still kind of like the minty effect. The Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. It feels so nice on the lips. And my lips look so juicy right now. It's a really pretty shade. It's pretty much my lip shade, but better. I like it. Now you guys, if you've picked up any of these things, if you tried any of them out, if you have any thoughts, put those down in the comments. You know the deal. I want to know what your opinions are. Are you picking up any of these things? Are you passing on them? Do you just think they're meh? Let me know. I look forward to interacting with you in the comments. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.